The refurbishment works at the Montserrat Cultural Centre, MCC, continue to progress steadily. CGB's team accompanied Premier the Honourable Reuben T. Mead and Deputy Governor Honourable Lindona Sweeney on a site visit of the area early February. Project Manager and Quantity Surveyor with the Public Works Department, Damian Williams, highlighted several key elements of the refurbishment, including structural upgrades and improvements to utilities, as well as preparing the facility for its repurposed role.
Renovation includes changing the windows, external doors, tiles, external paint, internal paints, ACs, solar panel, and remove the fence line and hopefully remove the garbage and build a new one. Right now we are approximately 48%. We're in our 10th week. We started on the 3rd of December with a finish date of March 31st.
Williams provided a tour of the changing facility, where movable partitions will be added to accommodate up to 8 individuals.
This is the footprint of the changing room. Over here we have the utilities room where the breaker system and all of that goes. And where we're standing right here, this is where the demountable partitions is going to be installed. Over here you have a storage room. So when we demount the partitions, we're going to just put them in here. The partitions are on wheels, so it's easy to install and to demount. Over here, we have a kitchen, in case that it's a conference room and you want to have snacks, you utilize the kitchen. As well as the laundry room straight ahead of us, because the laundry room was located in the kitchen of the culture center, and going forward, we didn't think that is practicable. A laundry room and a kitchen to be in one. So we moved the laundry room here, and on the opposite sides are 2 bathrooms. Not male or female, unisex or both. So they would be included automatic faucets, automatic flush valves, and automatic hand dryers.
Automatic sliding doors will be added between the changing rooms and stage area. A separate car park will be constructed for performers and backstage staff. The building has also been repainted, and a sign reading Montserrat Cultural Centre will also be erected at the side of the building.
Original color of the cultural center was choice cream, honeydew, and lemongrass. I know it looks quite shocking because the building looked white originally, but green, the honeydew, was the original paint for the internals, as well as the lemongrass on top and the orange. So while we walk, you will see the different color scheme. This piece of overhang, right, we had the Montserrat Cultural Centre sign. We're going to put it back. It would be dimmable. It would be hooked up to a transformer that we have behind here. So in the night time, the Montserrat Cultural Centre sign would be on, so that people could be aware what the building is, especially in the night.
Looking inside, the auditorium area will be fitted with new carpet as well as an air conditioning unit.
Seating would be installed back with new carpets, as well as the auditorium would be fully AC'd. So you would have 3 AC on each side, 2 at the top, and 1 5-ton unit at the VIP section. Stage lighting, so we would change all of these lights, as well as we would mount something on the outside in case that you want to watch movies, but you want to do it outdoors.
The original changing rooms were built above the stage. The project manager explains what these rooms will be utilized for.
Right, so this is the original changing room. It's equipped with a shower and a bathroom facility, as well as the mirrors, closet space, and stuff. Now that cultural center would be utilized by MAC, that's Montserrat Art Council. They want to use up here as a conference room for meetings, and as well as a mini storeroom in the closets.
The offices upstairs will accommodate the staff of the Montserrat Arts Council, MAC.
This would be the director's office with the excellent view to the market. The rails would change to balusters, concrete balusters, and the door would be changed to a storefront door. Over where the Premier and the Honourable Deputy Governor is This is the exit to the chairlift, the disabled elevator.
A chairlift will also be constructed for persons with disabilities to have access upstairs.
A door would be installed here, and you go onto the elevator, and it takes you down.
Premier Mead said the facility, which will operate under the umbrella of the Montserrat Arts Council, will help move cultural programming beyond seasonal celebrations, ensuring activities take place throughout the year for residents and tourists alike.
Well, that's the whole idea behind a cultural centre, and with it being under the auspices of the MAC. MAC will be housed here. There would be a board of directors who will be running the cultural centre as well, which will include a member of the Martin family, so that we can have it available full-time for cultural activities. Back in the day, you had to pay a horrendous sum just to use the facility. So let's say once a month, the Calypsonians can come and put on a show, or the other genres alternating, plays, poetry reading, cinema, the whole works. So we have to utilize it as best we can. When tourist ships come in, we still do like Columbus. We welcome them on the beach. We think they should pay to come and see our cultural program. So we'll put on cultural programs here for them, so that when they come, they pay for a cultural program, okay? Rather than you only see our culture twice a year, Christmas and St. Patrick's. We have to make it a full-time, year-long activity, so that persons of the different genres can also make some money and get some practice. And the population and visitors will have some place, a good venue, where they can come to. The other one is the Parliament. I know there's been a big question as to whether or not we should have continued with the Parliament building or fix this up. But you can't have a building of this type funded the way it was funded, just going into dereliction when we put up new buildings. Fix what you have first, and then later on we can get into building something else.
Reporting for ZJB News, I am Victoria Chalmers.